What's up guys, JK with 20's Mentor here. Today we're going to talk about self-belief. So what do you do when you are 20 years old, you're broke, and you have no skills, no education, and no prospects? Well, you better develop self-belief. See, self-belief is the most valuable asset that you can own as a man in your 20s. It's not your education, it's not the opportunities you have, it's not even how hard you work. Self-belief is the belief in your value as a human being. It's your belief in your ability to bring something of value into the world, to actually have a place that you stand among other men, or even better, beyond other men. So self-belief is the thing that's going to propel you beyond all limitations that have been set for you by society or your culture, religion, or your family. So some men had self-belief ingrained in them from when they were born. You know, they had families who told them that, you know what, you can achieve anything you want to do if you set your mind to it.
There's nothing to be scared of. All it takes is a little self-confidence. You know, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
Families that actually proved this and provided an environment which nurtured self-belief. But for many men, unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of having that seed of self-belief sowed within us. We have to create it on our own. So perhaps there's a book out there that talks about how to create self-belief within yourself. I personally have never actually read one that talked about this. I realized at the age of 20 that the world didn't give a damn about me, and it certainly didn't give a damn about my success. And if I wanted anything, I would have to first start by believing without a shred of doubt that I could achieve it myself. So today I'm going to share with you 3 steps to building your self-belief. The first thing that I did was that I read and exposed myself to people with incredible amounts of self-belief. I mean, I read biographies of men who had succeeded in the most adverse of circumstances. And if you're wondering like, well, what kind of book should I read and what men should I read about? Read about men, for instance, who succeeded during the Great Depression. When everyone else was struggling, these men pushed through. Read about men who succeeded while struggling with physical or mental disabilities. Read about men who succeeded despite severe discrimination. The next step is to find men like these who exist today. Make them your mentors. Do whatever it takes to become a part of their inner circle. And if you can't, listen, gather as much material as you can about them, their books, articles about them, and figure out what it is that makes them different.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Next, see yourself achieving and succeeding. See, if you cannot see yourself living the life you desire, you're never going to make it. Your success exists in your mind before it exists in the real world. So spend 15 to 20 minutes every day vividly imagining your successful life and visualize it till you believe it, till you are delusional about it. Now, it's not going to be accurate and it's not going to make sense at first, but over time, it will slowly but surely become more and more vivid to you. See, when you visualize your successful self, the difference between those who succeed in this and don't is those who succeed actually use all their senses. You want to feel the things you want. You want to taste them. You want to smell them. In every way, you want to experience it within your body. The next step is to build up your skills. And I mean, find something which you're skilled at and dedicate yourself to honing that skill till you are undeniably the best at it. And I'm not talking about, find your passion or your purpose. I'm literally talking about a marketable skill that cannot be automated and building it up. And you will know when your skills are amazing or at another level when other people start commenting on it. Now, speaking of marketable, the next step is to market yourself non-stop. Despite how great your skills are, let me tell you this, no one knows about you. You have to put your name, your face, your brand out there for the world to see it. And you have to bring massive value into what is now a very competitive world. And finally, don't let anyone kill your dream. Don't let anything mess with your self-belief. And a few things are gonna happen when you do this. You're gonna be labeled as crazy.
Are you crazy?
There are a lot of people who are going to call you delusional. This is going to happen. Many others are going to quote statistics to you and tell you what different realities are. Don't listen to these things. This is for average men. See, right now, there is someone in a worse situation than you who has immense self-belief and is crushing it. And they are hell-bent on making the most of their life. They may have a longer way to go than you, but they've learned how to light that fire of self-belief when they're surrounded by a cold, unforgiving world. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna keep feeding that fire until it's this roaring blaze. Everyone around them can see, and then people start coming. They're like, who is this person? What is he doing? And it all started from that person's self-belief.
The first step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to believe it.
You can be that person, or you can be the miserable person whose fire is extinguished with just a simple gust of wind. So the choice is really up to you. Again, self-belief is one of the most critical things that you need to develop in your 20s. That's all I have for today. I'm your 20s mentor. Thank you for watching this. And if you found this helpful in any way, share it with other men who you feel will benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe and click on the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when I release my next video. Visit 20'smentor.com for amazing resources which will guide you towards success in all areas of your 20s. Have a great day.